All right, let's start the playlist in 3, 2, 1, hit it. All right, and then let's start seated today. If you have a yoga block, you're welcome to sit on it, or if you want to sit on a pillow, you can. Oh, let me put this on. Do not disturb. Make this big so I can see all your pretty faces. Okay. All right, let's start in a seated position. You can sit comfortably or cross-legged if you'd rather sit on your knees, or like I said, if you have a block and you want to sit on your block, you can, whatever feels comfortable for you. Palms can face up if you want to receive a little extra energy. Palms can face down if you need to feel some grounding energy. And close your eyes. That's gonna bug me. Close your eyes. Feel your energy rooted into the earth with your tailbone. Just take a moment to scan your body from head to toe. Notice how your bones feel stacked one on top of the other. Notice your breath without changing or shifting your breath. If it helps you to place your hands on your body to help feel your breath, you're more than welcome to. Maybe hand or hands on your stomach, hand or hands on your chest, one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, on your ribs, whatever feels comfortable for you, and you don't have to. You can keep your hands on your lap if that feels more appropriate for you. Take a big inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Take another inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Seal your lips and begin to inhale and exhale through your nose. With each exhale, push your air out from the back of your throat. This is your Ujjayi breath. Use your Ujjayi breath throughout class today. And it's okay if you disconnect. Maybe your mind starts to wander or a pose becomes challenging and you forget your breath. The moment you've realized you are not using your Ujjayi breath, reconnect to it. Let this breath help quiet your mind, ease your body, and help connect your mind and body together as one. On your next exhale, gently drop your chin towards your chest. Maybe if you want to gently shake your head yes or no, you can. You can trace your chin along your collarbones. We're going to take some circles with our head, so turn your chin towards your right. Bring your nose to face the right wall and then pull your chin up towards the ceiling. Nice and slow over to the left wall, to your left shoulder. And then drape your chin along your collarbone once more to your right. Pull your chin up towards the ceiling, away from your shoulders, over to the left. And then center and reverse chin over to your left shoulder. And then the left wall, up towards the ceiling, over to the right wall. your right shoulder, and your chin scrapes along your collarbone. Once more to your left. Up towards the ceiling, pull your chin away from your neck or from your shoulders to the right. And back to center. Lead with the top of your head as it pulls you forward. You can walk your arms forward, just a gentle fold over your legs. Let your head relax, let your shoulders relax. If it feels comfortable, you can walk your hands over to the left or to the right. And then on your next exhale, pull yourself forward into into sitting on your heels if you're not already. We're gonna do a little wrist activation. So you're gonna I'll turn to the front, you're gonna bring your hands to prayer pose. And if it feels uncomfortable to sit on your heels like this, you can always come up. If you want an extra toe stretch, you can also sit on your heels if you want. So you're gonna tuck your toes under, but you know what I mean. You're gonna bring your hands to heart center and start to push your hands in towards one another. Press your fingertips into one another. See if you can drop your wrists just a little bit lower than your elbows so you get a deeper flexion in your wrist. Good, now start to pull your fingertips apart from one another without letting your palms pull apart. Pull just your fingertips and then slowly start to peel your hands away from one another, leading with your fingertips back. Try not to let your elbows drop down. Keep your elbows where they are. Good, and then slowly come back to center. Press your hands and fingers together. See if you can drop your wrists a little farther down. So if you did that correctly, you'll feel a burn in the top of your wrists and your forearms. And again, start to peel your fingertips away from one another. Keep your palms together and then slowly start to press your hands away, leading with your fingertips. So there's a little space, just like an inch or two in between your palms. And then again, gently come back. One last time, press your fingertips together. See if maybe you can get your wrists just a little bit lower. Push and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Start with your fingertips. Pull your fingertips away. Slowly start to peel your palms away. Reach your fingertips back. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake your hands out. One more little thing. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see kind of like a side view. You're going to bring your arms straight out in front and your palms face down, your fingers face one another. You're going to start to curl your fingertips in, make a fist, and you're going to roll to bring the back of your fists or the back of your hands towards one another. And then you're going to reach forward in space and then pull your knuckles away from one another. So the backs of your wrists are together. And then you're going to reverse, bring the back of your hands together, unwind, unfurl from your fingertips reach down, try and pull your fingertips as far down as you can. And twice more, curl your fingertips in, turn your knuckles in, rotate so your knuckles face straight forward, and then pull your knuckles out towards the side, separate the backs of your hands. Bring the backs of your hands together, rotate your knuckles towards your chest. Unfurl your fingertips and your hands, pull your fingertips down. Last time, curl your fingertips in, knuckles face you, down to the ground. And then forward, pull your knuckles apart. And reverse, bring your knuckles in towards your chest. Slowly unfurl. And then relax, shake your hands out. Come into a tabletop position. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Inhale, cow pose. Pull your chest forward. Pull your collarbones wide and your shoulders down your back. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your tailbone. Press your hands into your mat. Let your head relax. Pull your shoulders up towards the ceiling. Once more like this. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down, look up. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your tailbone around your spine. Your head is the last to hang. Stay here, and then you're gonna flip your palms or your fingers around. So your palms still stay on your mat, but your fingertips face your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Reach your chest forward. You might feel a slight restriction in your spine, but that's okay. And then exhale, cat pose. Press your fingertips down into your mat, round your spine. Once more, inhale, cow pose. Pull your heart forward. And exhale, cat pose. Tuck your tailbone. And then slowly release back to center. You're gonna step your feet back into your high plank position. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Puff your shoulders up towards the ceiling. And you're gonna rock forward, pull your shoulders a little farther past your wrists, and then push your fingertips down to push your shoulders back over your wrists. Just a couple of rocks like that. So your toes push you forward, and your fingers push you back. Toes push you forward, fingers push you back. Let's go once more. Toes push you forward, wrists push you back. Good, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can adjust your feet just a little bit if need be. You can soften your knees if you want. Really press your hands into your mat so your shoulders push back. Let your head relax. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, slowly walk your feet all the way forward into your forward folds. Let your head relax, let your arms dangle. If you want to soften your knees, you can. If you want to hold on to the outsides of your elbows, you can. You can also interlace your fingers and let your arms stretch overhead. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Inhale, release your arms. Exhale, bend your knees and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Let your arms be heavy. Slowly let your head be the last to stack. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms high. Exhale, Samastitihi. Bring your hands to heart center. Your thumbs rest on your breastbone. Close your eyes or keep your gaze soft. Take a moment to scan your body. Notice how you feel in this moment. And set an intention for your practice, or like last week, maybe you want to dedicate your practice to someone or something. If nothing comes to mind, I offer you the intention to dedicate this practice to yourself, let go of the outside world, and really tune inward. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Reconnect to your Ujjayi breath. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. This time, soften your knees, tuck your chin towards your chest and roll down. Let your arms be heavy as you slowly pull your chest towards your shins or your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Engage your core. Zip your ribs in towards one another. Use your hands against your shins or your thighs to gently push and pull your chest a little farther forward. Inhale. Exhale, plank pose. Press your hands down, step your feet back. Inhale, pull your shoulders forward. Exhale, slowly lower down for 4. 3, elbows stay tight to your ribs. 2, and 1, release, untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra pose. Pull your chest forward. Zip your belly button in, pull your elbows in. Good, now keep your ribs nice and, or your elbows nice and tight to your ribs. Keep your core tight and lift just your palms off of your mat and hold for 4. So you should feel an engagement in your spine, but also feel a little bit more in your triceps. 3, pull your elbows farther back and up towards the ceiling. 2, and 1, release your hands, untuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press through plank and reach back. We're gonna do that once more. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, wide collarbones. Exhale, fold, pull your tailbone up. Inhale, soften your knees, look at your belly button. Exhale, slowly roll up, nice and smooth and controlled. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach high, maybe look up for a slight back bend. And then exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest, roll down, articulate through your spine, let your arms be soft. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, press your hands down, step your feet back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, slowly lower down, hug your elbows in towards your ribs, pull your elbows back behind you. Slowly let your chest tuck, let your toes untuck and your chest touch your mat. Inhale, cobra pose. This time, lift your arms as you lift your chest. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Hold it here. Try and release your glutes. Let your upper spine do the work. Pull your elbows up towards the ceiling. Wide collarbones. Hold for 4, 3. Keep your chest where it is. 2, turn your palms to face one another. Thumbs up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach your arms forward so your biceps reach up towards your ears. Inhale. Exhale, pull your elbows in towards your side. Twice more. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, pull your elbows in. Feel your elbows tight to your ribs. Inhale, last time forward. Exhale, slowly pull in and lower your hands down. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let your head relax. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk, step, or lightly hop. Let your head relax. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips down, reach your arms high. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Really try and press your tailbone as far back behind you as you can. Press your palms together to ignite your chest and draw your shoulders down your back. One more, inhale. And then exhale, forward fold, let your head relax. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Press your hands down, step your feet back. We're gonna do 1 chaturanga push-up all together. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Stay here and take 2 breaths. Pinch your shoulders together. Pull your chest forward away from your toes. The more you can press into your hands, the more length you'll find. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Stay here and breathe. Drop your right hip down. Slightly tuck your tailbone under to zip your ribs together. Now engage your glutes and your hamstrings to pull your right leg a little higher. So instead of relying on maybe the flexibility of your spine, keep your spine nice and tight and lift from your hamstrings and your glutes. Inhale. Exhale, pull your knee towards your chest, round your spine, squeeze your heel towards your glutes. Tuck your tailbone to round your spine. Inhale, single leg mountain. Exhale, low lunge, pull your knee towards your chest and step your right foot through. Pause here and take a few breaths. You can tent up your fingertips or have your hands on your mat, whatever feels comfortable for you. Take a moment to make sure your hips are square to the front of your mat. Pull your chest forward. Zip your belly button in. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach your arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center, just as you found in chair pose. Pause here and take some deep breaths. Try and scoop your tailbone under and push your left heel back behind you. Good. Inhale, lean your chest just a little farther forward. Exhale, twist your elbows to your right without letting your elbows touch. So using your core to twist over as much as you can. Press your shoulders down your back, make space between your shoulders and your ears. And see if you can play with dropping your wrists a little farther down and your elbows up so you can get a little bit more wrist stretch as well. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin your left hip foot down, reach your arms forward. Relax your shoulders down your back and take your gaze over your front right fingers. Find a little tuck of your pelvis and press your hips forward the direction of your belly button. Inhale, reverse triangle, press into both legs and reach your right arm overhead. Soften in your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. You're gonna soften your right knee. Option to bring your right elbow on your right knee. You can also reach your fingertips down. If you have a block or a pillow or something close by that you'd like to use as in to help you with extended side angle, you're more than welcome to. Wherever you are, push your arm and your leg in towards one another to spin your left shoulder on top of your right. Press your hips forward, scoop your left hip, your right hip underneath your left. Inhale, star pose, push into both feet, reach your arms high. Good. Exhale, chair, no, that's not what I'm saying. Goddess squat, bring your hands to heart center, knees go wide. Good. Hold here and breathe. Press your hands together just as you found before. Drop your wrists as close to your mat as you can. Elbows come up. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse squat or goddess squat. Bring your hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, eagle wrap your right arm underneath your left. Draw your shoulders down your back and pull your elbows forward. Zip your ribs together. Soften in your head and your neck. Good, hold for one more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down back into your low lunge. Turn your left toes forward. Good, press your hands into your mat. Inhale, single leg down dog. Your right leg floats up towards the ceiling. Now we're gonna move through our flow and I want you to keep your leg as lifted as possible. Inhale, shift forward into your chaturanga. Exhale, sweep down, drop your foot down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here and take 2 breaths before we do the second side. Inhale, lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. Zip your ribs together, squeeze your glutes and your hamstring to lift your left heel high. Push into your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, knee towards your chest, around your spine. Pull your heel towards your butt and press into your hands to curve your spine. Inhale, single leg down dog, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, pull your knee towards your chest and step through. Pause here and take a few breaths. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Open up your collarbones. Spine stays long. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here and breathe. Again, scoop your tailbone under and press your right heel behind you. Now inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, pull your elbows over to your left. Engage your core. Try not to drop your elbow onto your knee and release. Twist as much as you can with your obliques. Pull your chest forward. Press your palms together. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms high. Whee, falling over. Exhale, warrior 2, open up. Soften in your hip joint and press more energy into your feet. Spread your feet nice and wide. Softening your shoulders. Reach your arms forward and back. Inhale, reverse triangle, push down into your front leg and reach your left arm overhead. Drop your tailbone back behind you. Lift the front of your pelvis by engaging your lower abdominals. Soften in your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, bend your knee. Pull your chest as far forward as you can, and then you can decide if you want your fingertips to touch your mat, elbow to your knee, or if you have a block or a prop close by. Pay attention to your left butt cheek and your left hip. Try not to let your left hip stick out behind you. Really scoop your tailbone under, widen the space and open the space in your hip flexors. Use your arm against your leg to help twist your chest. Have wide collarbones, shoulders engaged down. Inhale, star pose, turn your heels in, your toes out. And then exhale, goddess squat or horse squat. Bring your hands to heart center. Spread your feet nice and wide. Press your palms towards one another, engage your core. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, eagle wrap with your goddess squat. Your left arm comes underneath your right. Draw your shoulders down your back and pull your elbows forward. Zip your ribs together. Deep inhales and deep exhales. Breathe behind your shoulders. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands down. Turn your right toes forward. Press your hands down. Inhale, single leg down dog. Your left leg goes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, shift forward, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now moving forward, you have the choice. You can do your flow without your leg. You can do your flow with your leg lifted, or you can skip your flow altogether, your choice. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk, step, or lightly hop to the top of your mat. We're gonna move through that same thing a little faster. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Pull your tailbone up, pull your chest towards your legs. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips down, reach your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, press your hands down, step your feet back, one chaturanga push-up. Inhale, shift forward, lower down. Exhale, press. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Squeeze your core. Exhale, pull your knee towards your chest, around your spine. Inhale, right leg high. Try not to arch in your back. Exhale, low lunge. Pull your knee towards your chest and step through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist without touching. Use your obliques, widen your collarbones. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, press into both legs. Exhale, extended side angle, widen your chest. Inhale, star pose, turn your heels in. Exhale, goddess squat, hands to heart center. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, eagle wrap, right arm underneath left. Stay here for one full breath. Pull your chest, or excuse me, pull your elbows forward. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Now your choice. You can step back into your single leg down dog and move through your flow. You can step back into plank and move through your flow, or straight back to down dog, whatever feels comfortable for you. Nice. Good. Yes, very nice. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, pull your knee towards your chest, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist without touching. Use your obliques, wide collarbones. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, push down and reach back. Exhale, extended side angle, open up your heart. Inhale, star pose, turn your heels in. Exhale, goddess squat, hands to heart center, wide chest. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, eagle wrap, left arm underneath right. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior. Oh, no, sorry. Cartwheel your hands down. Old habits die hard. Your choice. Move through your flow, single, both, or straight to downward facing dog. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Inhale, bend both knees, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk, step, or lightly hop to the top of your mat. Let your head relax. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time, same flow, but there will be a couple of additions. Inhale, chair pose, sweep your arms high. Exhale, we're gonna come into drinking bird. If your toes are not already touching, go ahead and bring your toes to touch. Arms come behind you and lift up onto your toes. Squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your ankles together. Reach your fingers back behind you. Feel how this pose can help open up your chest and pull your pinky fingers towards one another. Use your triceps to lift your arms a little farther back behind you without letting your shoulders fall forward. Inhale, chair pose, drop your heels down, reach your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Press your hands down, step your feet back. One chaturanga push-up. Inhale, shift forward, lower down. Hug your elbows in. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, shift forward, lower down. And then inhale, upward facing dog. I think I said inhale when I meant to say exhale, apologies. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high, keep your ribs tight. Exhale, pull your knee towards your nose, hold it here. Pull your shoulders as far forward as you can. Pull your knee in as close to your chest. Press your fingertips down for 2. And 1, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, pull your knee towards your chest and step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms high. Exhale, prayer pose. This time you can hook your elbow. I'm gonna turn around here. You can hook your elbow on the outside of your right knee. Now press your palms together and really puff up into your chest. It's easy to kind of sink. Oh no, leave me alone, call. No, go away. Okay, you're still there, great. I don't know where I am though, there I am. So press your palms together and really open up in your collarbones. If you're feeling balance is throwing you off a little bit, you can drop your left knee down, no problem. Good. Can you pull your tailbone a little farther back behind you and pull your collarbones a little farther forward? Inhale, crescent lunge, both arms high. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach your arms back behind you. Exhale, extended side angle. Pause here and take a few breaths. We're gonna do a couple circles with our arms, so make sure your right arm is in a position where you can kind of, it's not too active and this pose isn't too challenging for you. So bring your left fingers forward so your left bicep is towards your ear. You're gonna reach your arm down by your side, your left arm. You're gonna sweep your arm all the way up, rotate so your bicep can pull by your ear. Good, we're gonna take a couple circles this way. Try not to move your shoulders or your chest. Try not to open up in your chest and reach down. Try and keep your collarbones where they are. One more circle. Hold your bicep towards your ear, and then we're gonna reverse. Go back behind you. Circle your fingers down towards your mat, reach forward, and then back behind you. Twice more, reach back. And once more, reach back. Ooh, my quad is on fire. Inhale, star pose, reach both arms high. A little rest for your quad there. And then exhale, goddess squat, hands to heart center. Pause here and take 2 breaths. Really press your palms towards one another. Press your feet down. One more inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, eagle, wrap your right arm underneath your left. Pause here and breathe. So this time in your eagle wrap, see if you can reach your chest and your heart up towards the ceiling. So there's a slight little back bend as you pull your elbows forward. Keep your lower abdominals tight. Try not to reach your tailbone back behind you. So pull your elbows forward and just a little lift in your chest. Good. Inhale, star pose, reach your arms high. Exhale, warrior 2. Oh, old habits die hard. Exhale, all the way down into your low lunge. Where are my words today? Press your hands into your mat. Inhale, single leg down dog. Reach your leg up towards the ceiling. Good, slight change here. Inhale, shift forward into your plank. Keep your leg lifted. Inhale, lower down for your chaturanga. Exhale, lift. Inhale, single leg down dog. And then your choice, you can move through your flow or straight to your downward facing dog. 1 leg or 2 legs. Good. Really work on, when you go through that single leg flow, keeping your leg lifted as high as you can. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, pull your knee towards your nose, around your spine, hold here and breathe. Pull your shoulders as far forward as you can, core stays tight. Pull your knee in, or your heel in. And then release, inhale, single leg down dog. Exhale, low lunge, pull your knee towards your chest and step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms reach high. Exhale, prayer twist, bring your hands to your chest and reach your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Press your palms together, open up in your collarbones. Pause here and breathe. Spread your collarbones wide. Good. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, press down, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your right arm all the way towards your ear. Twist in your hips and your shoulders, and then we'll reach our fingers down to the floor, back behind us. Up, bicep towards your ear. Reach your fingers down. And remember, keep your shoulders where they are. Try not to let your shoulders twist with your arm. Keep your core tight and your shoulders tight. One more that direction, fingers reach down. Back behind you, bicep towards your ear, pause. And then reverse, reach your fingers back. Down by your side. Fingers trace along your ears. Reach back. Fingers down. Good, once more. See if you can twist and open up your chest just a little bit more. And release, inhale, star pose, reach your arms high. Exhale, goddess squat, bring your hands to heart center. Press your palms, see if you can get your wrist just a little bit lower than before. And release, inhale, star pose. Exhale, eagle wrap, left arm under right. Press your palms together. Drop your shoulders down, pull forward, and then maybe just a slight back bend. As you reach back, press your belly button more towards your spine and pull your elbows farther forward, wide collarbones. And release, inhale, star pose. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down all the way into your low lunge. Inhale, single leg down dog, left leg high. Inhale, plank pose, keep your left leg lifted. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, plank. And then your choice, you can press back into down dog, move through your flow, or drop your left foot down. Your choice. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward into your high plank position. Spread your fingers wide. Press your shoulders up towards the ceiling. Hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your shoulders a little farther forward. Continue to press your hands. Puff up your shoulders. Press your fingertips down. Hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. Drop your knees down. Keep your hands where they are as you reach back. Maybe even walk your fingers a little farther forward so you get a nice stretch in your shoulders and your spine. Inhale. And then exhale, walk your hands in and roll up nice and smooth and controlled. Good. You can wipe off any sweat or glow. Oh, so sweaty. All right. We're just going to do one last little thing before we go into our chin stand. So we're going to do just 2 more super slow chaturanga push-ups. And when we do our chaturanga push-ups, I really want you to lead with your chest forward and your elbows back behind you. If you want to lower down onto your knees so you can really focus on your upper body, totes cool with me. All right, spread your fingers wide, high plank position. If you know you want to lower down onto your knees for support, do that now. So for your chaturanga, when I say so, we're going to lower down and pull our chest as far forward as we can without collapsing in our spine. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward to prepare. Exhale, lower down and pull your chest forward as you lower down. Hold 3, 2, and 1. If you need to lower onto your knees to press back into high plank, you can. Good, 1 more just like that. Inhale, shift forward to prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, pull your chest forward away from your elbows. Elbows stay in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can drop down onto your knees to press back, shake it out. Good. So when we come into our chin stand, that's the feeling you want. As you start to lower, you're continuously pulling your chest forward. So if you're ready to go into it, you can already go into it. If you need a little reminder, I like to start in a single leg down dog. So my leg will be lifted. As I lower down, I pull my elbows in and my chest goes forward, and I lead with my my leg that was already lifted, and I try and pull my legs together. No jumping into it. Take a few moments to play. If you have yoga blocks and you want to put your hands on your yoga blocks, that will give you a little boost and a little lift. You can do that as well. I'm going to come a little close so I can see. Go ahead. If you need a second to breathe, you totally can. Good. Use your glutes and your hamstrings when you lean forward to really lift that leg. Good. No pressure in between. Yes. Nice. Take a moment if you need to. Yes. Nice, Erin. So close. It's all about your shift forward. Shift, shift. Yes. Yes. Nice, Gratz. Yes. Ah, good. So close. So close. Good. Yes. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yeah. Nice, Meg. Yes. Good. Let's take like 30-ish more seconds. If you feel like you know you're already done, you can rest. And remember, you can pull your elbows in a little bit if you need to. And you might want to try, I know I said 30 seconds and I'm probably going to talk for more than 30 seconds. You might want to try shortening your down dog. That might help you a little bit if you want to play just one more time. If you're in your down dog, shorten it a little bit and then lift one leg, because then you're already closer. Because the goal is you want to lift your leg as high as you can to then press forward. I'm like eating my mat, like right on the edge. If you're good, if your wrists are tired, if your body is tired, you can rest in child's pose. But I just wanted to give you that extra little thing if you wanted to play with that. It's scary though, because you start to go forward and your leg is so high it feels like you're going to topple over. But you need to trust that you have your strong upper body. Whenever you're ready, you can rest in child's pose. If you want to fold your hands and let your forehead rest on your mat, you can. If you want to come into a traditional child's pose, legs together, arms draped down by your sides, you can do that as well. Good. If you are not in a traditional child's pose, go ahead and get yourself there. So again, legs are parallel towards one another. Arms are down by your side. We're going to come into tortoise pose. You're going to hold onto your heels. Tuck your chin towards your chest so the crown of your head is down on your mat. Inhale. And then exhale, lift your tailbone up. Keep your head on your mat and around your spine. So scoop your tailbone under. Your tailbone is lifting up and you're pulling into your arms. So you feel a nice stretch behind your shoulders and in your spine. Take a few more breaths here. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly release down back into your traditional child's pose. Let your forehead relax. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulders and roll up, tuck your chin towards your chest. Roll up nice and smooth and controlled. Good, go ahead and come up onto your knees. Tuck your toes. Scoop your tailbone under, bring your hands to heart center. Press your shoulders down your back. Press your hips forward. And as you press your hips forward, puff up your chest and start to drop your head back. Maybe this is where you stay and you feel a nice opening in the front of your body. Glutes squeeze nice and tight. Maybe you want to reach behind to grab your heels. And you can let your head fully drop back behind you. Make sure you do not release in your glutes. Hold for one more inhale. And then exhale, slowly bring your hands to heart center if they're not already there. Slowly stack your spine, untuck your toes, let your palms rest down on your legs, close your eyes. Relax your jaw. We're gonna come into camel pose one more time. Inhale, come up onto your knees, tuck your toes. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, scoop your tailbone under, exaggerate your pelvis forward without dumping in your low back. So tuck your pelvis under, pull your heart up towards the ceiling and back behind you. Imagine you have a beach ball behind your spine. If you want to bring your hands to your heels, you're more than welcome to. Option, if you take your fingers to your heels, pinch your shoulders together and let your head drop down behind you. Squeeze your glutes wherever you are. Open up your chest, one more inhale. And then exhale, slowly come out of it. Untuck your toes, rest, palms down. Take 2 inhales. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly blink your eyes open. Go ahead and come into a downward facing dog. Reach your feet back, stretch your spine nice and long. Hold here for 2 breaths, let your head relax. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, pull your knee towards your chest and step through. Drop your left knee down and release the top of your foot. Bring your hands up to your right thigh. Scoop your tailbone under and press your pelvis forward. Good. Do your best to sink your hips as far forward as you can without dumping in your low back, so you're still maintaining the tuck of your pelvis. Keep your hips where they are. Inhale your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your left toes and reach your your right hand down to either your left hamstring. You can reach down to your calf or walk your hands back towards your heel for that same little back bend. And if you're feeling like your spine is a little too tired today, or it just doesn't feel comfortable, keep your hand on your thigh. Keep your tailbone tucked under and your core nice and lifted. Hold for one more inhale. And then exhale, slowly come out of it. We're only doing one of those. Place your hands down. You can untuck your left knee. Heel toe your right foot out to the side. Let your toes turn out. Hands on the inside of your leg. And take a moment to tuck your chin towards your chest. Press your hands into your mat, round your spine. Try and find a cat spine. Oh, speak of the devil. Hello, Jude. Hello. And then from here, you have the option, you can walk your hands forward. You can come onto your forearms if you want. If you have a block, you can lower down onto your block, whatever feels comfortable for you. If you want to reach behind and grab your foot for a quad stretch, you're more than welcome to as well. One more inhale. And then exhale. When you're ready, slowly bring your hands back down to your mat. Tuck your left toes, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for a moment. And then when you're ready, inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, pull your knee towards your chest and step through. Inhale, crescent moon, drop your right knee down. This time keep your toes tucked and then bring your hands to your left knee. Scoop your tailbone under and guide your hips forward. Soften in your shoulders. And then when you're ready, inhale your arms high. Exhale your left arm behind. Open up your chest, bring your hand to either your right hamstring, or you can reach all the way down to your heel if that feels comfortable. Do your best to keep your tailbone tucked under. Stay really supported in your core. You can also just keep your hand to your thigh or your hamstring if you wish. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly come out of it. Bring your hands down to your mat. Heel toe your left foot all the way over to the left side. Okay, I'm gonna need you to decide. Are you gonna lay down? You're gonna, okay. Bring your hands to your mat. Tuck your tailbone under. Press your hands, drop your chin towards your chest. Stay here and enjoy this nice hip opener. Really round your spine and let your head soften. And then from there, you can stay. You can walk your arms forward. You can lower down to your forearms. Reach behind for your quad stretch. Whatever you did on the first side, do the same on the second. One more inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog is where we meet. Place your hands down. Tuck your toes and press back. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward, plank pose. Exhale, drop down onto your knees and walk your hips back. Swing your legs in front. Now my mat is covered with cat hair. Wonderful. Shift your hips forward and bend your knees. Inhale your arms forward. Exhale, contract and slowly lower down. Soften in your shoulders and slowly lower all the way down onto your mat. Hug your knees in towards your chest when you get there. Gently rock from side to side. If you want to shake your head no, you can. Compress your tailbone down to your mat. Drop your feet down to your mat. Relax your arms down by your side. Inhale. Exhale, bridge pose. Tuck your tailbone under and press your hips high. Normally, I offer the option to interlace your fingers and hold on. But today, I want you to feel how much you can, and I want you to really just focus on your tailbone and see how much you can open in your chest here. Pull your tailbone closer to your heels. Hold your lower abdominals in. Imagine you have a yoga block in between your thighs. Try not to let your knees lay too open. Have a gentle engagement of your inner thighs so your knees pull magnetize towards one another. Puff your chest up without arching your spine. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly roll down from the top of your spine. Articulate all the way down to your tailbone. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Option for your next inversion, whatever feels comfortable for you. You can do bridge pose again, just as we did if you want to interlace your fingers. Upper spine and shoulders are pretty warm. If you want to come into wheel, plow pose, shoulder stand. If you want to turn around and face the wall for legs up the wall, you can. Whatever feels comfortable. We're going to do 4 breaths. So whenever you're ready, you can come into your inversion of choice. And if you're unsure, come into bridge pose once again. Maybe try interlacing your fingers, keeping your tailbone tucked. If you're in wheel pose, find your collarbones open nice and wide. Press into your legs a little bit more. If you're in plow pose, you can play around with bending your knees or lifting one leg. If you're in shoulder stand, pull the balls of your feet up towards the ceiling and press your hips forward. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly roll down wherever you are. Tailbone is the last to touch. And again, windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Inhale your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, supine figure 4. Hook your right ankle on top of your left knee as you pull your left leg in. Relax your left foot. Push your right knee away from your chest as you use your arms to help pull your left knee closer to your chest. Keep your tailbone heavy on your mat. Keep your spine long. It's easy to tuck your chin up towards the ceiling and have a lot of crunch in your cervical spine. Tuck your chin towards your chest and pull the crown of your head back behind you. Keep your left leg where it is. Inhale your right leg long. Exhale, supine twist. Open up your left arm and twist your left knee over to the side. If you have space and flexibility and you'd like to extend your leg, you can hold on to your foot. Careful that your hip doesn't pull with you. Try and pull your left hip back so that your left hip is stacked over your right. If you want to twist and look towards your left fingers, you can. Anchor your left shoulder down. Yes, Jude. One more inhale. And then exhale, your left ankle is right there by your knee. You're going to cross it and pull back into your supine figure 4. Interlace your fingers around your right hamstring. Pull your knee in towards your chest. Keep your tailbone heavy and your neck long. 2 more breaths here. Good. Inhale your left leg long. Exhale, twist your right knee over to your left. Open up your right arm. If you have space and flexibility, you can grab your foot. Careful you don't pull your right hip with you. If you want to look towards your right fingers, you can. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly come onto your back once again. This time, hug both knees in towards your chest. Option from here, you can come into happy baby. You can curl up into a ball. Any other poses or movements that you need to do to complete your practice. If you feel your practice is complete, you can come into Shavasana. If you want to extend your legs straight, you can. If you want to bring the soles of your feet together and your knees wide, you can. Whatever feels comfortable. And when you get into your Shavasana, relax your arms down by your side, palms face up. If you'd rather place your hand on your stomach and your chest, you can. Take a big inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Last time, exhale through your mouth. Let your breath be natural. Scan your body from head to toe. And take a moment to remind yourself of your intention or your dedication. Allow your mind to be quiet. You can keep your focus on your intention or your dedication. You can keep your focus on your breath. You can keep your focus on your body, whatever feels comfortable for you. I'll give you a few more moments and I'll tell you when it's time to come out. If you have the gift of time and you'd like to stay where you are for a little bit longer, please honor yourself and do so. If you're ready to move on with the rest of your day, you can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, maybe stretch your arms and legs long. Whenever you're ready, roll towards one side, whatever side feels comfortable. Have your knees soft. Keep your spine soft as you slowly push yourself up to a seated position. Let your head relax. Keep your eyes closed, bring your palms to touch, your thumbs rest on your breastbone. Bring your thumbs at your third eye, the pocket of energy found right in between your eyebrows. Bow forward. Thank yourself for making the choice to make it to your mat, to work on your mind, your body, and your spirit. Until next time, namaste. Thank you all.